Who doesn't want to have an ideal body shape? And are you one of those who have that obsession? More than a few people try various diets to shrink their hips, arms, and calves to get a better body shape and a flat stomach. However, the reality is usually not as beautiful as expected. Many even gain new weight after taking one of the random diet courses suggested to them. More about that later. In this video, I'm about to give you 30 alternative ideas on how to lose weight fast, easy, and safe that you can experiment with or learn more about after the video ends. If you are now struggling to get the most suitable weight loss program for your body, one of the following ideas can be the answer you have always been looking for. Number 1. Mental strategies you must prepare for a successful diet plan. It's no secret that diet and exercise are the primary keys to losing weight. There are various diet plans that you can try, such as clean eating foods, vegetarian diets, ketogenic diets, and so on. Apart from adjusting your diet, you have to exercise, such as running, cycling, aerobic, and so on. If you don't like to sport, you could find a fun activity that could burn calories simultaneously, such as swimming and yoga. However, sometimes, even then, a diet that you choose may still fail. Diet failure that occurs to some people could be due to a wrong mindset. Don't neglect your mental strength. For your diet plan to be successful, you have to set and maintain your mental strategy. Number 2. Bad habits that make your diet fail and how to overcome them. Diet will be difficult for some people. Often failure to lose weight makes you less excited to continue the diet program. If you have adopted a healthy diet program, it could be bad habits that turn your diet plan to fail. Number 3. Mistakes that gain you new weight while running a diet. The best way to maintain healthy diet and ideal body weight is to adopt a balanced diet. Although you may not get quick results, such as when you are on a low-calorie diet, adopting a balanced diet is safer for the body and can make your weight gain more stable. Most people do not know the appropriate diet for themselves and follow a popular diet without consulting it first. Instead of losing weight, they gain even more weight. You can visit the article 6 Mistakes That Make You Gain Weight While Running a Diet on special.net for more information. Number 4. Reasons your diet failed. Adopting an improper diet plan can cause a yo-yo effect, which is marked by a weight gain from adopting an incorrect diet. The other reason that led you to your diet plan to fail include failing to discipline yourself with the diet plan. Number 5. Tips on finding the right diet method for you. There are many diet methods you can use to lose weight. Moreover, you can quickly cross-check or verify available diet methods you found with access to the internet. However, with more and more diet methods emerging, finding one suitable for your body can be confusing, even dangerous. If you have formulated a mental strategy and strong reasons what making diets fail, it's time to look for the right diet method compatible with your body. 6. Tips for losing weight the healthy way. Many people have problems with their weight. If you are overweight or obese, losing weight is a priority and can be a matter of life and death. For some people, losing weight may be a tricky thing. This fact can be due to genes or the environment around them. However, with a careful plan, meticulous detail, and the right support, you will be able to reach the ideal weight that you have always longed for. You don't need a special diet to lose weight, such as a low-carb or high-protein diet. The best way to lose weight is to find the right nutrients to meet your body's daily needs. Read more about this on 9 Tips to Lose Weight the Healthy Way on special.net website. Number 7, things you need to know before running a detox diet. Detox diets or detox are becoming more and more popular these days. First, a detox diet can purify the blood and remove harmful toxins from your body. Detox diets are usually carried out in the short term by eating certain types of food. Interested in trying it? Before that, make sure you understand the working mechanism of this detox diet process. Number 8, easy ways to increase your metabolism. Your body's metabolism is determined by several factors, most of which are out of your control, including genetics. Even so, you can increase your body's metabolic process by eating certain foods. As you know, body metabolism is vital to burn calories in the body and lower weight gained. To find out how to quickly increase your metabolism, read more in the article for easy ways to increase body metabolism by special.net. Number 9, healthy diet tips suitable for teens. Adolescence is one of the most challenging times. If you have grown-up children, especially girls, you may notice a change in their attitude. In youth, girls will usually be under a lot of stress. Stress comes from such as school or university entrance exams or career plans. Also, obesity is one of the things that often occurs during the grown-up process, especially in girls. Obesity that occurs during a juvenile may cause a degree of confidence decline, bulimia, diabetes, etc. So, what should you do if your teen begins to gain obesity? No need to worry. You need to support your teenager to try a healthy diet pattern. Support from parents is also crucial in building and restore a child's or teenager's level of confidence. Learn more about this discussion in Article 5 Healthy Diet Tips Suitable for Teens on special.net. Number 10, healthy eating tips for super busy students. With the density of academic activities and schedules, students sometimes feel overwhelmed and become stressed out. Assignment and research from campus require high mobility. With this challenge, you may find trouble avoiding bad habits such as skipping meals or frequently visited fast food restaurants. One of the excellent answers to win the challenge is a healthy eating habit. In fact, eating a healthy diet can help you feel better, help you deal with stress better, and focus more on class. It's not difficult to start a healthy lifestyle for busy students. Learn some tips to keep your energy level up during tight schedules on article 8 Healthy Eating Tips for Super Busy Students. 11. Ideal diet plan for losing weight when entering phase of menopause. Every woman wants to have an ideal body shape like when they are younger, no matter how old she is. When entering the menopause phase, there is a transition from the reproductive stage to the non-reproductive stage. A series of changes occur in the mood or the body and new weight gained. This is a good reason why a woman needs to find the ideal diet for herself. Not only for health reasons when you enter menopause, but the ideal weight can also increase your self-confidence, or at least maintain it positively. One important key to losing weight is to adopt new habits. namely a healthy lifestyle, such as staying hydrated, exercising regularly, and eating nutritious foods so that the body gets the nutrients it needed. The idea is the basis of any diet method. Your body works according to your habit. So if you have many bad habits, you are unlikely to earn the best diet results you desire. As the saying goes, you are what you eat. You don't have to stick to a strict diet or eliminate certain foods to lose weight. The key to a healthy diet is to help your body get quality nutrition. Learn more about this in detail in the article Ideal Diet for Weight Loss When Entering Menopause Phase by Special.net. Number 12. Diet tips to reduce cervical cancer risk. Various fruits and vegetables can help protect you from cervical cancer. Most cases of cervical cancer are caused by infection with the human papillomavirus, or HPV. Experts believe that a diet high in antioxidants, carotenoids, flavonoids, and low fat, which we can find in fruits and vegetables, can help the body fight HPV infection and preventing HPV infection from cervical cells, transforming into a new cancer cell. A study published in the journal Cancer Research reported that women with blood that contains a high level of certain chemicals from a diet rich in fruits and vegetables cleared their HPV infection quicker than their fruit and vegetable-free counterparts. For more detail, read the article titled Diet Tips to Reduce Risk of Cervical Cancer on Special.net. Number 13. Want to lose weight? Avoid low-carbohydrate diets. Many believe low-carbohydrate diets to be an effective way to lose weight. A study conducted by YouGov found that 34% of 2,103 people surveyed have tried to follow a low-carbohydrate diet, and 66% of respondents said they had heard that cutting carbs is an excellent way to lose weight. The fact is quite the opposite. According to Dr. Jacko Levin, head of nutrition and research at the UK-based weight loss organization Slimming World, a weight loss diet program should be healthy and balanced. A weight loss diet should give people the freedom and flexibility to enjoy a healthy balance of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. And importantly, the diet must be carried out sustainably for long-term effect without depriving or reducing whole food groups, Levin said. She quoted from Express. 14. Tips for running a healthy diet in the new year. Whatever your New Year's resolutions, having a healthy and balanced diet will have many benefits from 2021 onwards. Anything we eat and drink influences the body's ability to fight infection and how likely we are fighting against health problems later in life, including obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Read more about this on tips for running a healthy diet during the new year in Special.net. Number 15. Tips for maintaining weight while on vacation. Do you plan to take a vacation to break from tiring activities? Some people plan to take a holiday in the city with their family, while others want to have a vacation out of town enjoying epic landscapes they have never seen before. We can discover countless discoveries while on vacation, such as legendary natural beauty, beautiful city center, and culinary uniqueness. It's incomplete to go to a new area without tasting the local cuisines. Trying new foods is difficult to avoid and a native part of any traveling journey. But a study published in the journal Physiology and Behavior found that most tourists go home with unwanted souvenirs, namely new fat deposits in the body and more. For those of you who are trying to lose weight, this is, of course, a burden in itself. The good news is that we can avoid it. Learn practical strategies on enjoying vacation comfortably without loading new weights gained in article 5 Tips for Maintaining Weight Loss During a Vacation by Special.net. Number 16. Tips to lose 1 kilogram of body weight in a week. Do you find it difficult to lose weight? Maybe some things have been missed or wrongly done that hinder your weight loss process. The good news is you can lose 0.5 to 1 kilograms in 1 week if you have a strong motivation and a healthy and right eating plan. Foods that are rich in fiber and protein are the key for you to feel full longer to help you lose weight. It is also important to eat whole foods while cutting back on processed foods and sugar. Learn more about this in the article titled How to Lose 1 Kilogram of Weight in a Week. Number 17. Tips to lose weight during the rainy season. The rainy season has arrived. Usually, you will feel lazy and hungry all the time. When the temperature drops, stepping outside for a walk or indoor sports requires more motivation than ever. When the rainy season arrives, you tend to avoid outdoor activities, sweat less, and eat more. These 3 things can affect the increase in your weight. Also, the intake of water that enters your body usually decreases when the weather is cold. It can cause your body to become dehydrated and eventually accumulate more calories in the process. Learn more about this on 5 tips to lose weight when rainy season in Special.net. Be careful. Habits in the morning can make you fat. The answer is to have a healthy diet to avoid obesity and overweight. Include regular exercise and get rid of bad habits that can lead to new weight gain. However, sometimes even though you maintain these good habits, you don't see significant results. You may even gain a few pounds. The situation can make you frustrated and finally give up on healthy lifestyles. These events can happen because you take habits that you believe positive, but they can cause you to gain new weight. Even if you don't always realize it, it can be a giant obstacle to achieving your ideal body weight. Learn good habits you can repeat every morning to impact your weight loss plan. In the article, beware, these 5 morning habits will turn your body fatter. Number 19. Tips eating at night without gaining new weight. Ever wondered when the best time to lose weight is? There are several opinions on this. Some say the morning is the best time to increase the body's metabolism and fat burning. A recent study revealed that the afternoon might be the ideal time to lose weight. However, no one can deny that eating at night is not a good idea for those of you who want to lose weight. The habit of eating at night makes you tend to overeat. Also, our body's metabolic processes work slowly at night. It would take a long time to digest anything we eat during the night. This slow digestive process causes our body to gain new weight. The extra calories that our body doesn't metabolize will also turn to fat. Eating a snack in the evening can also increase cholesterol levels in our body and cause sleep disturbances. When we have sleeping trouble, food often becomes an escape to spend the night. Eventually, it turns portion of your food to become uncontrollable, and you end up yourself consuming too many calories. Read more about this topic in Special.net titled Nighttime Eating Tips to Lose Weight. Number 20. Here are some reasons why sleep can help you lose weight. Sleep is a need that everyone must meet. With sleep, you can rest after a day of activities and recharge your energy. Lack of sleep can lead to poor performance, difficulty controlling emotions, acne, and even extreme weight gain. According to Matthew Walker, a physiology and neuroscience professor from the University of California, said a good night's sleep is a critical factor determining people's weight. If you are running a weight loss program, have good sleep quality, it means you have substantial success factors with your diet plan. Read the full detail about this finding in Special.net's article titled, "Here are some reasons why sleep can help you lose weight." Number 21. Want to lose weight easily? Here are some tricks you need to know. To lose weight successfully, having a healthy diet pattern and exercise regularly is the key. However, there are certain tricks you need to know to make the weight loss process more manageable. For more detail, head on to Special.net website and read an article titled, "Want to lose weight easily? Here are some tricks you need to know" there. Number 22. Mediterranean diet for beginners. Things you need to know before starting. The Mediterranean diet is a diet that follows the traditional habits of people in countries around the Mediterranean Sea. The Mediterranean diet does not have strict rules. In fact, this diet choice recommends you to eat more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and olive oil. Fish is the primary source of protein compared to meat. Also, you can consume dairy products within reasonable limits. You can take the eggs occasionally, but avoid red meat and processed foods as much as possible. If you are new to trying a particular diet method to lose weight or maintain your health, these diets can be perfect for you. Number 23. Paleo diet, ancient man's healthy secret that can help your lose weight program. The Paleo diet is a diet plan that adapts to foods that were probably common during the Paleolithic period, which is about 2.5 million to 10,000 years ago. People in Paleolithic times mostly ate whole foods from hunting. That is the basis for the idea of the Paleo diet. A list of recommended food while running the Paleo diet include lean meat, fish, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and grains. This diet has a strong potential to reduce the risk of dangerous diseases such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. In fact, several studies have shown that this diet can lead to significant weight loss drops. The Paleo diet comes with another name, such as the Stone Age diet, the Paleolithic diet, and early humans diet. Number 24. Dopamine diet promises weight loss and a happy mind. Diet methods for weight loss programs are bountiful and could cause a headache for some. Choosing and running the right diet method is very important to any weight-losing project, apart from exercising. Many celebrities and influencers endorse various kinds of diets or food methods to get the ideal body shape they desire. However, not as good as they always advertise, the diet or food method they offered may not work well for you. In fact, following that diet methods may stress you out because of the complicated rules. And then there is a dopamine diet. A dopamine diet promises not only a slimmer body shape but also a happier state of mind. This claim may sound strange, but the dopamine diet runs on consuming foods that increase dopamine production in the brain. This diet is also known as the happy diet. Most diet programs are difficult to follow in the long run because they require you to limit certain foods consumption. In contrast to the dopamine diet, it does not forbid you from eliminating carbohydrates, protein, or fat. Still, it only prohibits consuming alcohol and starchy carbohydrates such as pasta, breads, and rice. Number 25. Atkins diet. Eat as much meat as you can and still losing some weight. The Atkins diet is a low-carbohydrate diet, usually recommended for rapid weight loss gain. The Atkins diet has a similar principle to the ketogenic diet, where you can consume as much fat and protein as possible as long as you reduce carbohydrate consumption. Saturated fats and trans fats are bad for health. However, not all kinds of fat have a bad influence. HDL, unsaturated fats, aka good fats, are still needed by the body to help carry out its normal function. Unsaturated fats in the body serve to protect cardiovascular health and blood sugar control and reduce extra weight. Number 26. Tips for lose weight by following a vegetarian diet. There are various types of diets that you can follow or experiment with, such as a carbohydrate diets, protein diets, and so on. If you've been on various diets in the past but failed, maybe it is your turn to try the vegetarian diet. A vegetarian diet can be a healthy choice. The key is to eat various foods and the right amount of food to meet your calorie and nutritional needs. Number 27. Tips in running a clean eating diet. You may have heard of the clean eating diet, but you may not understand how to live it. Clean eating is a lifestyle choice that minimizes or altogether avoids foods that contain preservatives, artificial flavors, and are factory-processed chemical compounds. This diet emphasizes the use of fresh, natural, and whole food ingredients and then process them by yourself through cooking at home. Basically, clean eating is not a traditional means of diet, but rather a way of life that is only sustained by consuming healthy ingredients. Clean eating is touted to reduce weight, improve fitness, and smoothen energy metabolism, including improving sleep quality, affecting healthier skin and hair, and improving mental health quality. Clean eating also refers to the overall lifestyle in everyday life. This diet recommends eating small portions 6 times a day, exercising 5 to 7 times a week, drinking enough water, and knowing exactly the ingredient you are putting into your body. Soft drinks, alcohol, fried foods, sugar, margarine, or butter are clearly not included in this diet method. Number 28. All about the ketogenic diet you need to know. The ketogenic diet, more commonly known as the keto diet, is a diet done by adopting a low carbohydrates and high fat diet. The keto diet is said to be able to lower the body weight quickly and effectively. However, the keto diet is controversial because it could be dangerous to anyone's health if it is not followed through correctly. For those who want to try the keto diet to lose weight, it's best to know and familiar with all the details first. Number 29. SLOW-CARB diet. That method that can lose your weight fast. The SLOW-CARB diet was coined in 2010 by Timothy Ferriss, author of the 4-Hour Body. Ferriss claims that this diet is effective for fast weight loss. Like the ketogenic diet, this slow-carb style diet also emphasizes low carbohydrates consumption. There are 5 rules for running this diet. In general, you should limit yourself from eating certain types of food for 6 days in a row. And lastly, number 30. Lose weight with pagan diet. Combine paleo and vegan. The pagan diet combines 2 popular diet methods, the paleo diet and the vegetarian or vegan diet. The pagan diet was coined by Dr. Mark Hyman, medical director at the Cleveland Clinic Center for Functional Medicine in 2015. According to Hyman, the pagan diet can improve health by reducing inflammation and balancing blood sugar level. That's it for now. For more weight loss or diet program or diet tips and tricks, stick on this channel and see you again soon. If you like it, press like button and subscribe this channel if you haven't done it already. Five bad habits that will fail your diet and how to overcome them. We understand diet is more complicated and challenging for some people. Thus, when a failure in one weight loss plan sabotages your step to proceed and finish the diet program. If you have adopted a healthy diet, maybe diet failure occurs because of bad habits you continually did. Several habits that negatively impact your weight loss potential in a big way. More about that, here are some bad habits you might routinely adopt that turn your diet unsuccessful. Number 1. Keep the high-calorie foods in open spaces. It's hard to resist the temptation when you see foods that tempt your appetite. You're more likely to take cookies, candy, or ice cream if those foods are always in your home. Do yourself a favor and keep tempting foods out of sight. Keep high-calorie snacks in the cupboard and have fresh fruit on the table so that you can easily reach it when you feel hungry. Number 2. Skip breakfast. You might think that skipping breakfast will help reduce calories. Unfortunately, you are wrong to believe that idea. Research shows that having breakfast in the morning helps you lose more weight. People who take breakfast before their activity tend to be more successful at losing weight and keeping it off than those who never eat breakfast. What's more, people who usually eat breakfast also get more fiber, calcium, vitamin A and C, riboflavin, and iron. Foods that you can consume to help your lose weight plan suitable for your breakfast include oatmeal, boiled eggs, whole wheat bread with peanut butter, yogurt, and fruit. Number 3. Getting distracted while eating. Most people eat while watching television, playing on their cell phones, reading books, and so on. It turns out that this can make your diet program fail. This distraction keeps you away from your food and make it harder for you to control your food intake. It turns you to overeat or worse, obesity. Your solution is, of course, keeping those distracting objects away, such as cell phones or books, while you are eating. Number 4. Eat straight from the package. Do you often eat cookies, chips, or ice creams right off the box? Bad news, because it can be one of the causes of the diet's failure that you run. Eating food straight from the package makes you unaware of how many portions you have eaten. To lose weight effectively, you must pay close attention to the portion of food you eat. One idea you can try is measure the number of snacks you will eat for the day and move it to another container. Keep controlling your portion and move on to Number 5. Eat while on the move. A tight schedule sometimes disables you to eat at home, and it gives you a strong reason to eat while on the move or eat at a random fast food restaurant. Eating while driving, snacking at work, or drinking sweet drink at lunchtime are some of the things that can increase your weight without you knowing it. Eating in a hurry will also make it impossible for you to enjoy your food properly. And worse, because you chew it too quickly, it will trouble your metabolism to digest fat. Take the time to eat and eat slowly and enjoy. This will make you feel full faster. Those are some bad habits that you may still do that cause your current diet program to fail. Apart from changing bad habits, make sure to eat healthy foods and exercise regularly to get the ideal body figure you always wanted. 5 tips to lose 1 kilogram of body weight in a week. Do you find it difficult to lose weight? There may be things that you have been missed or done wrong that has hindered your weight loss program's success. You can lose 1 pound every week if you have strong motivation and healthy eating plans. Foods rich in fiber and protein are the primary keys and help you lose more weight. It is also important to eat whole foods while cutting back on processed food and sugar. Get started by doing the following weight loss tips, and if you succeed in just 4 weeks, your body will turn healthier and leaner. Number 1. Set your daily calories. Calories are what you need as a source of energy to carry out your daily activities. For that, meeting enough calories per day for bodily function is necessary even though you are on a diet. The average woman needs an intake of 2,000 calories per day, while the average man requires 2,500 calorie consumption per day. To lose weight, ideally, you only need to reduce 500 calories per day. So, women will take only 1,500 calories, and then men take 2,000 calories during their diet program. With a reduction of 500 calories per day, it is estimated that you will lose 0.5 to 1 kilograms of body weight in a week. Number 2, write down what you eat. Research shows that having a food log can help you achieve your weight loss goal. In another study, participants who recorded their food that entered their body managed to lose weight twice as much as those who never recorded it. By registering what foods you have eaten, you can better control the number of calories that your body has absorbed. Number 3, increase the consumption of fiber. Increasing the consumption of fruits, vegetables, nuts, and whole grains such as oats, barley, and quinoa can help speed up your weight loss goal. That's because these fiber-rich foods turn your stomach feel full for longer without storing extra calories in your body. According to a study in the Journal of Nutrition, by increasing your fiber intake by 8 grams every 1,000 calories, you will lose around 4.5 pounds of body weight. Number 4, add protein to your meals and snacks. Eating protein will make you feel fuller than consuming carbohydrates or fat. Incorporating protein-rich foods into your meal or snack will make you feel more energized for a more extended period. Also, try adding chicken or salmon to your salad. If you are on a vegetarian diet, you can add tofu or kidney beans. You can also enrich more protein to your snacks by adding peanut butter to your apples or adding cheese to your fruits, for instance. Number 5, enjoy healthy snacks on a diet. Eating healthy snacks is the easiest trick to overcoming hunger between meals. However, it would help if you choose snacks wisely while running a weight loss program. If you want something sweet, it's okay to occasionally eat it as long as you also calculate the number of calories your body takes. Those are the tips that are keys that you can include in your new weight loss program. If you are consistent in doing it, you have a big chance of losing at least 1 kilogram of weight in 1 week. Besides running a healthy diet, don't forget to exercise regularly. Last, it will be perfect if you already prepared a robust mental strategy to succeed in your diet's plan. Eating pizza during a diet? Why not? Pizza is the favorite food of most people. The delicious combination of crunchy bread, tomato sauce, and also mozzarella cheese will definitely make you addicted to continue eating it. Unfortunately, pizza is often labeled unhealthy because it is high in calories, salt, and fat. For those of you who are running a weight loss program, pizza may be one food that is shunned. However, now you don't need to worry because you can still eat pizza without feeling guilty. You can make pizza that is healthy and certainly no less delicious than the pizza that is sold in fast food restaurants. Tips for healthy pizza consumption. While many types of pizza are high in calories, fat, and salt, pizza made with fresh, whole ingredients can be a good choice. Traditional style pizza is served with a relatively simple meal made with flour, yeast, water, salt, oil, ketchup, and fresh cheese. Pizza made from scratch using limited ingredients can turn out to be a very healthy meal. When making your own pizza, the nutritional content can be increased by adding nutrient-dense topping, such as vegetables, or a healthy protein source, such as grilled chicken. Here are some tips you can follow so that you can still eat pizza even though you are running an active weight loss program. Make your own pizza from healthy ingredients. Making your own pizza bread with healthy ingredients like whole wheat flour or gluten-free flour can increase the fiber content. Apart from that, you can also add pizza with homemade sauce, high-quality cheese, and healthy toppings such as peppers, tomatoes, broccoli, chicken, garlic, or mushrooms. If you can't make it and have to buy it outside, choose Italian pizza. Authentic Italian pizza is different from regular commercialized pizza, which is generally sold in fast food restaurants. This type of pizza is thinner, crunchier, and less greasy. In addition, Italian pizza is also usually topped with sliced grilled tomatoes, cheese, onions, garlic, and olive oil. By eating original Italian pizza, you will get a good intake of antioxidants and healthy fiber. When you want to buy pizza, you should choose pizza with healthy toppings, such as mushroom, peppers, onions, olives, spinach, basil, and other types of vegetable. If you want the topping for the meat, reduce the amount to half. It is difficult to control ourselves when someone serves us with a freshly made pizza pan. After one slice runs out, we tend to take another slice again and again. To avoid this, you should order a filling side dish too, such as a vegetable or a fruit salad. Also, avoid ordering side dishes that are high in fat and calories, such as chicken wings or cheese buns. Before eating pizza, you can take a clean tissue and then stick it on the surface of the pizza. This technique can slightly reduce the fat and calories available in the pizza. If you like to accompany your pizza with soft drinks, from now on, replace it with water or real fruit juice. In this way, you can reduce the intake of calories that enter your body. Pizza is not only delicious, but originally it is a healthy food choice too. Even though the pizza served in fast food restaurants tends to be high in calories, fat, salt, and other unhealthy ingredients, it turns out you can work around this. Portion control, adding healthy toppings, and making your own pizza are some options for pizza lovers who are trying to lose weight. 6 quick tips for maximizing walking to achieve an ideal body weight. Running, swimming, and cycling are useful for burning calories and losing weight planned. However, for those who are not used to exercising, you will feel tired quickly and feel that the exercise is too heavy. Then, is there a light exercise that can also help you reduce your weight? You don't need to worry because it turns out that walking can also help your lose weight program. Low intensity exercise is also essential to maintain a stable weight. An hour of walking can burn about 238 calories. Walking is also known to reduce stress and increase dopamine in the body, thereby facilitating the weight loss plan. Here are some things that you can use as guidelines for your walking routine to be more effective. Number 1. Make a goal of walking at least 10,000 steps a day. Start by walking 10,000 steps a day and do it for 7 days straight. Some health experts claim that walking 10,000 steps a day will provide more than health benefits to your body. This finding is also supported by a study that states that women who walk 10,000 steps a day can lower their blood pressure after 24 weeks and at the same time increase glucose levels in their bodies. However, you must be consistent in doing it. You won't be successful in losing weight if you don't do it consistently. You can check the number of steps through an application that you can download on your phone. Number 2. Walk 3 times a day for 20 minutes. To lose weight, you need to walk at least 3 times a day for 20 minutes each. Another benefit of walking you can obtain is getting more muscular thigh and calf muscle. Instead of looking saggy because of the fat, these exercises will turn your physique looking healthier and fresher. Number 3. Increase your walking speed. Sports walking requires a different technique from regular walking. 2 methods are commonly known, namely strolling and brisk walking, or power walking. Brisk walking or power walking is also known as a healthy walk. To power walk, you need to walk faster. You can start with a 5-minute walk. After that, do a power walk for half an hour. Before ending your walking exercise, cool down by taking a 5-minute stroll. Number 4, walk uphill several times a week. To make your walking exercise more effective, do uphill walking activities such as climbing stairs or walking on a treadmill at least 3 times a week. Walking uphill is not only building your muscle but also increase your body metabolism. Number 5, combine with various other exercises. Speed up your weight loss program by combining walking and other exercises. Stop every 5 minutes and alternate with other practices such as squat jumps, push-up, or skippings, or jumping rope. Number 6, drink green tea before walking. High metabolism can burn fat faster, and consuming green tea is another way to increase your body's metabolism. Based on research in the American Journal of Physiology, green tea and oolong can boost body metabolism by 4 to 5%. Both of these teas help convert some of the fat stored in the body into free fatty acids. These acids can increase fat burning by up to 17%. Benefit of radishes for weight loss program. Radishes are a vegetable that you can add to all kinds of dishes and salads. Apart from being cultivated for food consumption, people also benefit from radishes as traditional medicines such as sore throat, fever, and inflammation. Radishes, usually white and red, contain vitamins and minerals that are good for your health. Adding radishes to your diet can help speed up any weight loss process too. Here are some reasons why radishes are suitable for your diet. Low in calories. Radishes have low calorie content. Replacing snack with radishes consumption can reduce the number of calories that enter your body. You can eat radishes raw or with a sauce, such as hummus, low in fat and calories. For your information, half a bowl of radishes contains only 12 calories. Rich in fiber. Half a cup of radishes contains 1 gram of fiber, according to SheLikesFood.com, which is essential for a weight loss plan's success. Fiber not only helps lower your cholesterol, but it can also help you lose more weight. And another cool thing is, fiber-rich foods can keep you feeling fuller for longer. By eating radishes, you can add fiber intake to your diet. Low glycemic index. Eating foods with a low glycemic index, such as radishes, is another idea you can follow to help you lose more weight. FYI, the glycemic index of foods is identified by how long it takes to break down and digest in the body. Foods rich in high glycemic index break down quickly and can cause a rapid rise in your blood sugar level. After you take it, your body will respond to it by releasing more insulin to ward off high blood sugar flow. Too much insulin blocks the fat burning process in your body, and that reaction causes your body to keep more fat. Eating foods that enrich with a low glycemic index will help maintain a stable blood sugar level in your body, including avoiding the rapid rise and fall of insulin and glucose in your bloodstream. A benefit of radishes for health. Apart from being able to help you lose weight quicker, radishes also have other benefits for your health, including for your digestive system. Radishes are a type of vegetable that offers rich fiber content. Regular consumption of radishes can nourish your digestive system, facilitate bowel movement, and prevent constipation. Suitable for people with diabetes. The relatively low glycemic index of radishes makes this safe vegetable consumption for people with diabetics and high blood sugar level. Also, radishes contains anthocyanins, a type of antioxidant that is useful for preventing cell damage from free radicals that originated from a metabolic disorder such as diabetes. Apart from anthocyanin content, radishes also contain isothiocyanate substances, which are useful for preventing cancer. A study revealed that isothiocyanate substances help kill some cancer cells, such as breast cancer, lung cancer, and prostate cancer. has antifungal properties. The benefits of radishes do not stop there. Radishes are also known to contain natural antifungal protein useful for killing the fungus, include Candida albicans, which is the fungus that causes canker sores, vaginal yeast infection, and skin candidiasis. Good for heart health. Radishes are also useful in maintaining heart health. The fiber, nitrate, and antioxidant in it have a good effect on preventing plaque formation in the heart blood vessel and dilating and relaxing blood vessels to smooth blood flow. Research from South Korea has found that a diet high in fiber from vegetables such as radishes has a beneficial effect in reducing heart diseases and stroke risk. Benefit of consuming egg white for your weight loss plan. Egg white and its various health benefits: brightening the face and losing weight. Egg white, eggs without egg yolks are quite popular among people undergoing the weight loss program. Known as superfood, eggs are known to have many health benefits. However, due to their fat and calorie content, egg yolks are often removed from the diets. This fact may be due to the belief that egg yolks can lead to weight gain and may contribute to increased cholesterol levels in the body. High cholesterol levels can also be dangerous for people with heart disease. Egg whites, on the other hand, according to the research, are low in cholesterol and rich in essential nutrients and vitamins. Egg white is also safe for consumption for people with heart disease. Apart from being low in fat and calories, egg whites are also high in proteins, making you feel full longer to reduce the number of calories that enter the body. Egg white nutrition. According to the US Department of Agriculture, a large egg white has about 17 calories, contained less than 1 gram of carbohydrates, less than 1 gram of sugar, and about 3.5 grams of proteins. Egg whites contain no cholesterol and no fat. In contrast, egg yolk has about 55 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 0.5 grams of carbohydrates, less than 1 gram of sugar, 185 milligrams of cholesterol, and 2.7 grams of proteins. From a weight loss point of view, egg whites are superior to egg yolks because they contain less energy dense. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention explain that foods with low energy density often have high water content and low calorie content. Egg white for weight loss program. A diet consists of high in protein and low in carbohydrates can be an effective way to lose weight in the short term. Apart from egg whites, other foods high in protein include lean meat, fish, nuts, seeds, and low-fat or non-fat dairy products. How do egg whites effectively help you lose weight? The answer has to do with its high protein content. Foods that have a high amount of lean protein tend to be more satisfying and full faster than foods with a high amount of carbohydrates or fats, so they can reduce hunger and help you consume fewer calories. Foods that compose high in fiber, such as oatmeal, have some of the same properties and are also conducive to weight loss plan. Other benefits of egg whites. Apart from losing weight, regularly consuming egg whites can also provide other health benefits, including intake for muscle growth. Egg whites are high in protein. Protein is an essential component in forming and repairing body tissues. For people who undergo regular strength training or exercise, adequate protein and carbohydrates are necessary for muscle tissue growth and repair. Potential to lower blood pressure. Efficacy of egg whites is also thought to reduce blood pressure. According to research, a substance named RVPSL peptide compound found in egg white has the same effectiveness as the drug captopril in lowering blood pressure. RVPSL works by blocking the performance of the angiotensin converting enzyme. This enzyme is an enzyme that is produced by the body and can increase blood pressure. It's just that this research was only limited to mice and still needs further evidence to determine the same benefit potential for human bodies. Clean the face. You can also take white egg benefits by applying it to the outer body, such as the face. Combine egg with lemon and use it as a mask to effectively brighten and firm your skin and turn your pores appear smaller. Consume these 3 drinks before bed to lose weight fast. I understand that losing weight is not easy because it requires a balanced diet and regular exercise. More challenging for those with tight schedule. Even so, it turns out that there are a few tricks you can do before bed at night to help you lose more weight. This method is straightforward, but can help you increasing the body's metabolism and smoothing the digestive system. As is well known, one of the important keys to losing weight is having a good digestive system. A smooth digestive system is arguably the first step on your journey to reduce weight. With a change in diet and a better digestive system, you can get the body weight you desire. If you often feel bloated, then consuming the following drinks could also help. Here are some drinks that you can consume before bed to help your lose weight plan. Number 1. Cinnamon tea. Cinnamon is rich in various health benefit properties. Consuming the substance in the form of tea before bedtime can increase your body's metabolism. Cinnamon is rich in antioxidant and antibiotics. This drink serves to detoxify your body, and you can also use cinnamon to treat sensitive intestines. Plus, it can reduce cholesterol and blood sugar levels, which can be beneficial for type 2 diabetics. Also, cinnamon is effective to improve the respiratory system, relieve headaches and muscle aches. You can add honey to make it taste better if you want. To make cinnamon tea, you will need 1 cup of boiling water and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Brew ground cinnamon and let stand for about 20 to 30 minutes until it settles. Drink a cup of cinnamon tea at least half an hour before going to bed for positive results. Number 2. Fenugreek boiled water. Fenugreek or calabat is commonly used as a food seasoning, especially in the Middle East, India, and Egypt. Apart from increasing metabolism, fenugreek is also effective in lowering blood sugar levels in people with diabetes. Apart from diabetes, fenugreek appears to help reduce body fat and treat various other conditions such as high cholesterol. To make a fenugreek concoction, you will need to boil the ground fenugreek seed. Let stand for 3 to 5 minutes, then strain using a tea filter. Take it at least half an hour to an hour before you sleep. Number 3. Chamomile tea. Chamomile is not only helpful in the weight loss program, but also can reduce bloating. Inside chamomile tea, phenolic compounds have antibacterial properties, which can absorb toxin from the food you usually eat. A study suggests that drinking 5 to 6 glasses of chamomile tea for 2 weeks regularly will help the body to fight all infection. Chamomile tea can reduce blood sugar levels in the body and regulate insulin levels to balance in the blood. Having a cup of hot chamomile tea before bed can also help you get a good night's sleep. Those are some drinks that you can consume before bed. Consuming it regularly every night can help you lose weight fast. This detox drink can also help flush out toxins from the body. With a better digestive system and body metabolism, you'll be able to lose weight fast. Red beans, fiber-rich foods with various health benefits. Red beans and kidney beans are rich sources of fiber, folate, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, and potassium. According to North Dakota State University Extension research, eating nuts, including kidney beans, can reduce the risk of heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. According to many nutritionists, red bean could reduce weight due to their high fiber and protein content. Fiber and weight loss. According to the Journal of Nutrition in 2009, women who consumed more fiber were less likely to gain weight than those who consume less fiber. Fiber-rich foods have a low energy density, so they take up a lot of space in your stomach without providing a lot of calories. Foods that contain soluble fiber also slow down the emptying of your stomach, so you'll feel fuller for longer. 1 cup of kidney beans contained 16.5 grams of fiber, or meets about 66% of your daily fiber needs. Protein and weight loss. Red beans are also a good source of protein. 1 cup of kidney beans contains about 16.2 grams of protein. Protein is a nutrition that is more filling than carbohydrates or fat. Eating protein-rich foods such as kidney beans can help you eat less throughout the day, which may help you lose weight. Red bean for weight loss. According to a study published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition in October 2008, people who regularly eat nuts are less likely to be obese, have a smaller waistline, and a lower body weight than people who rarely eat nuts. Additionally, another study published in the European Journal of Nutrition in February 2011 found that people who ate 4 servings of nuts per week as part of a low-calorie diet lost more weight than those who didn't include nuts in their diets. In addition to losing weight, kidney beans also have a variety of other health benefits, including control blood sugar. Even though they are small, it turns out that red beans are an excellent food for people with diabetes. Research shows that kidney beans are rich in fiber and protein, have a low glycemic index, benefit people with diabetes because it controls their blood sugar level, prevent metabolic diseases, and help insulin effectiveness in the body. More than one doctors advise people with diabetes to consume canned kidney beans without sodium or salt or boiled red beans every week to balance their body metabolism. Prevent cancer. Red beans contain fiber that is good for heart health and antioxidants that can prevent cancer cell growth. Studies show that consuming enough fiber and antioxidants that people can obtain from kidney beans can reduce cancer risk. Prevent the risk of heart disease. In 200 grams of red beans, it contains at least 46 grams of healthy fiber, more than the number of fiber people need in a day, between 25 to 30 grams. Fiber is an essential intake in maintaining heart health. Red beans also contain potassium, which is beneficial for your heart. If you have heart rhythm problems, potassium can normalize your heart beats. Furthermore, potassium can help lower high blood pressure. The recommended daily intake of potassium is 4,700 mg. Meanwhile, in 180 grams of red beans, you can get about 2,500 mg of potassium. This amount has met 72% of regular daily potassium needs. Good for pregnant women. Red beans are also useful for consumption during pregnancy because they contain essential nutrients for the mother and fetus health, such as protein, folic acid, and iron. When pregnant women need more iron and folic acid, both of these nutrients are necessary during the baby's development and the placenta. After knowing the health benefits of red beans, you can add red beans to various kinds of your daily diet. Use kidney beans as a substitute for foods that consist of high fat, calories, and energy density. For example, replace half or all of the meat in your favorite recipe for kidney beans. Add kidney beans to vegetable soups instead of chicken or beef, or add these nutritious beans to your favorite salad for a protein boost.